I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. And here is Nigel Benn. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72.8-inch reach. And they'll be facing Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall, and he weighed in right on 159 pounds.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell.
The Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. Roy Jones Jr. Many believe this man could be the future.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This place is like a coliseum when it's packed out.
And we're underway in round 1. That jab had to hurt. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Perfect counter lands. Nice counter. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but whoa, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ! I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
You're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence. Great work.
Here we go for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff it.
There's a counter shot. Insane action. Those counter punches have to hurt. Perfectly timed uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which fighter will say no mas? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about getting that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again, and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. And this with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Needs a knock.
Time for the 5th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he fails to score with that left hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he just missed with that left jab. There's a counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About being in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to... There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That counter shot lands. Counter punches have to hurt. Oh, and now they're just... Whoa, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything. Be calm.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how did...
No, listen, kid, I need you to go back out there.
Here we go. It's round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot lands. They're giving us a high-tempo show. counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect punch. And he misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. A little rope-a-dope here. Every time he throws a punch, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about being in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them.
Calm yourself down.
And there's the bell for round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You'd like to see more jabs. One punch could change everything in this battle. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. There's a counter shot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before. Now